Perfect Information Podcast and Frosted Games present
Brettspiel-Adventskalender 2017.
So should we put a joke in here now?
Sounds like a good idea. Let me think of something. Alright, before we start recording, our thoughts and prayers are with whatever tragedy showed up recently, because there's always a bunch of tragedies showing up.
I'm sending my thoughts and prayers because what I like about thoughts and prayers, Georgios, is you can look like you give a shit without actually giving a shit at all.
Oh, it's even better. You can make yourself feel better as if you did something of value. Yes, that's all it is.
Anyway, so we'll just go on to number 10 after that rather biting satirical opening to the show, Georgios.
I was thinking more like grim, somber, and depressing. But yeah, works for me.
Number 10. Can you hear the noise?
Did anyone maybe leave number 10? That would be great.
Right, what do we got here, Georgios? Oh!
I'm not quite sure if you pulled out.
These rectangles of cardboard are real hard work, Georgios. All right, so
it did sound like we're actually just going to the toilet there.
Sleffelemelaine.
At some point, you just stop pointing out that it's wrapped in cellophane.
Have you got your eyes closed?
No, of course not.
Ooh, you're not going to be able to get this.
Why?
Because I'm not going to be able to explain it, Georgios, because I have no fucking idea what it is. Okay, this is a game by Haber.
Das habe ich noch nicht. Which is very funny to people who speak German.
Indeed. And this is a game from their family line rather than their children's line.
There's a difference?
Yeah, because they're more sort of like...
Colourful, not yellow?
No, like Karuba was one of them and Adventureland was one of them rather than like Rhino Hero or something.
Alright. I like Rhino Hero.
A bit more difficult, rules-wise. So, this is by Michael Feldkutter.
Oh, that's a good name.
And...
Does it mean field dog?
It means field cutter, doesn't it?
A field dog is funnier.
And it's an, I think, Native American name, maybe? Or a...
Field cutter?
No, the name of the game, Georgios. And it begins with I.
I am the Native American called field cutter. I come from the land you've stolen from us, you bastards.
Oh, Kletkalokalaklu means field cutter. So
yeah, that makes sense.
It has an I at the beginning, Georgios, and it ends with a U with like an accent.
Oh no, I've heard of this game. It actually was on my shortlist for a while.
Ooh.
And it's one where you hide gems behind a waterfall.
Oh, there's gems here and there's water
really
drops.
Really quite interesting. I didn't get around to trying it, but yeah, it's Ikwanazu or something.
Ikwatsu, Georgios.
Oh, it's close enough.
Ikwatsu. So I'm going to do my regular
Ikwatsu accent.
Sexy reading.
Oh no, please don't. No.
Put those pants around your ankles.
I don't think that's how... I'm quite certain that's not what it says in the rules.
If you use one of these bonus tiles, then you may move one of your gemstones you have already placed to the right or left by one column. The gemstone must be moved within the same row. You may only move the gemstone if there is an empty space in the rock there, in the neighbouring space of the same row. If there are multiple empty spaces in the rock on this space, then you may select one of them.
It sounds like an instruction for a very, very expensive orgy. And... Are you choking on your microphone?
I choke on my own eroticism, Georgios.
Ugh. That's... Ugh. I've heard people... You can actually remove one of your vertebrae to do that.
Tastes pretty sour.